Good driving from Avesta. Gets past Tim Rolfes before the DRS. Yeah. Does mean Tim Rolfes gets an opportunity to come back at him. And that's a late switch from Tim Rolfes, trying to get to the outside. And it's caused a tank slapper and he's off the track. He'd be lucky to not lose another position here. And he does indeed lose that to Dylan. ERS like constantly flashing on that Aston Martin. But
Alfonso could take the lead here.
It's 3 wide.
As they get very close into the hair, but Afonso on the outside, Harry on the inside. Harry, I think as long as he can fight for this lead, he's going to stay out, because I think as long as he can hold on to this lead group, he can have that hope that if he can hold on long enough, he won't have to make another pit stop. And he will lose some positions, of course, but he can still salvage a good points out of it, and more points than he would get from pitting here. And we see the difference in grip. Charlie around the outside trying to make the move here. But as long as Harry can hold on to this lead group, I think his strategy is going to be to stay out and just cling on to that DRS and that pace that it allows him to have. There is up at the front, Charlie, closing in on the leader. He's staying behind for now, though. He seems happy in that second position. Afonso, equally happy to lead this race at the moment, as once again we're seeing battles down here as they're 3 wide into turn 1. That can't end well, and it doesn't. A big crash. They pile up, and Dammers is out of the race there. The driver who, well, has been commentating for the first race of the season and towards the end of last season, decided to race today, and sadly for him, he is the first DNF, and he is the safety car here in Qatar.
As you say, into P3, he has come from a long way back to get into this position. He was always the favourite, but he's now slam dunk favourite if he can now get it to the end.
Very much so. As we see Afonso, he's making his way back up the order here, as that is a big move there from Rapid down the inside of Quinton, which is going to let Afonso get to the inside of them here. They're 3 wide heading down the straight. Unbelievable stuff here as Afonso trying to find a move as they are wheel banging down towards turn 1. What can Afonso do into turn 1? This is a pack of 5 cars. They're all over each other here. Somehow I think they're all just about going to survive. No, they're not. I spoke too soon. Afonso spins it around in turn 1 there, and his bad day gets worse. As Charlie's continuing to fall down the field, he's now racing his teammate. Dylan trying to make the move here. Charlie down to P8 here, championship contender, joint championship leader here, is under big pressure in these conditions, and he is struggling quite a lot. As he spins, and he's in the wall, he's out of the race. Championship leader, Charlie, is out of the race, and the safety car is out on lap 1. He's thrown it away in the penultimate corner. He lost the rear, he found the barrier. That is not what the Mercedes team needed here today.
4 guys in the race for the win. Harry for free goes defensive. Afonso's there. Who gets a DRS? And Felper goes up the inside. It's 3 wide. It's 3 wide. Afonso's gone off. And they crashed. They crashed into each other. Harry for free's got the DRS. Dylan, Felper, and Afonso and Dylan all had a bit of an incident. Harry for free goes up the inside. How does Afonso play it? Does he go for the switchback? There's Felper pushing. They're side by side going into the middle sector. Can Afonso hang it around the outside? He can. What a move. What a move for the win. What a move for the win from Afonso. That is incredible. And if Felper gets a penalty, no. Harry Free's burning. He's burning the ERS. Any last ditch moves? No, he goes off. And Afonso, for all the carnage, comes through to take advantage and win. There may be an investigation into an off the track overtake at the end there.
Dylan has gone to the softs.
He's risking
Quinton, the one to stay out, and honestly, on the restart, he's going to be flying because the rain is still falling. Admittedly, it's fallen very lightly. Afonso has been disqualified
from the race. It's just like Monza Season 1. The race leader has been disqualified under safety car. Afonso, Ferrari's day, under a safety car brought out by Afonso's teammate. He has now been disqualified. Avesta may well be feeling he's controlling it as now he is using overtake. Could this be the chance that Avesta's been waiting for? He's putting the pressure on. The Red Bull down towards turn 12. He goes to the inside. Do we have a change of lead? A little lock-up from Avesta and a switch back from the Red Bull of Rapid. He takes the lead back, but Avesta looks down the inside. diving, as they make contact, they both spin, the top two spin from the lead. Huge drama here, they had a huge gap behind them. Can Tim reel these top two in? Avesta takes the lead of the race, Rapid drops to second, Tim Rolfs right behind the pair of them. Huge drama here, Tim reels that gap from 7.5 down to just a second. Unbelievable. The leaders collide, battling for the lead with just a few laps left in this Grand Prix. Avesta and Rapid, they make contact, and they both spin around and drop time. And after that, Avesta now leads the race by 1.2 seconds.
And the podium looks to be heading Tim Rolfish's way despite everything. And despite everything, Avesta has fought back through the field and he's going to go side by side with Alfonso. There's not much room there. But they both keep it clean and Avesta will focus on the exit so they can get into turn 1. Felper has had an issue, no safety car. Alfonso would have prayed for that, as into turn 1 they go. Avesta has the inside, Alfonso looks to hang around the outside. There's contact, they're leaning on each other. And through the exit, Avesta gets it, and Alfonso spun into the wall. They couldn't unconnect from each other's cars. A fight to the finish indeed. Rapid will be setting himself up for that final corner. Whatever traction he can get, he needs it then. In terms of ERS, he's got a bit more than Avesta has. This could be a side-by-side photo finish. To the line.
This is the run now. It's Avesta, the champion-elect. It's Rapid in P2. They make the charge towards the start-finish line for the final time. Who's going to take victory here today? They're going to be side-by-side. It's going to be Rapid takes it at the line. It's a photo finish. Unbelievable stuff here. And Avesta, it's a disappointment, but it's also jubilation. Rapid wins the race, but Avesta is your champion of VRP Season 2. What a race, what a finish, what a season we have had.